Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What I Listened to This Week. We're back with John and Erik and Sergio. And hi, it's Melanie. Thanks for tuning in. We're excited to be here, excited to share some music with you. But first, we'll kick it off with another round of new and good. So, hey everyone, what's new and good? And I will kick it to Erik first because I know he's got something to share.
I had a visit to the Northern Arapaho Reservation in Wind River, Wyoming, and it was good. It was a good trip. I managed not to get trampled by buffalo, and I met a lot of people, and I danced in a powwow, and it was all together a very enlightening experience. So,
That's really cool. They are one of our sister cities in Longmont, right? Or
yes.
sister city. I'll use that in quotes because
Yeah, the Wind River
city.
Reservation is the sister city of the city of Longmont.
Yeah.
And It was, we met up with a lot of people we met before when they were here in March, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But it was interesting to see how other people live in Wyoming. And Wyoming's intermittently gorgeous and barren.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a good way to describe it.
Yeah. So it was good. It was a good trip.
You seem like a changed man.
Tired. Still.
What was the goal? Were you there just as like a kind of like a meet?
I'm an elder now.
Cool. Very cool.
He's wise and knows it all.
So it was just part of an exchange because they had been down here. Mm-hmm. So we went up there to see them. And they fed us well, and we stayed in their hotel casino, and that was entirely another adventure, but that's for another time.
That's really neat. That's cool. I would love to be able to go up there and check it out and meet with them. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it was good. It was a great experience.
Cool. That's a good one, Erik. I'll throw it over to John. You're next. What's new and good, John?
I'm just going to follow that theme. I was in Taos, and I went to a powwow in Taos.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I did not have the chutzpah to go out there and dance. So, it would not have been cool had I done that. But very beautiful. I brought my camera and thought, I'll take a few pics. But the light, it was just all of a sudden the golden hour. And the way everyone was dressed up, and they had people from Peru, the Lakota, Cheyenne, everyone was there. And the costumes, it was my first powwow. People always say, is this your first rodeo? Well, that was my first powwow. And that was super fun. And then just before it got going, 91 degrees, super hot. And then all of a sudden this wind came in from the east, and that dropped the temperature into the low 70s. And it was blowing about 35 miles an hour. So it was like a dust storm.
Whoa.
People had these little tents that they were in there to have shade, and those things were just taken off. It was just went from still to just crazy. And I was eating this Navajo fry bread, and stuff. And it was like,
wow,
it's getting full of sand. Yeah, so. But anyway, I took 400 shots there.
Wow.
It was like, wow, amazing. Had a great time.
Oh, man, that's so cool. I think my dog might be from Taos.
Oh.
I have like suspicions that she's from around there.
I go down there a lot, so I'll ask around down there.
Have you seen this dog?
Have you seen
It's
this
in Longmont now.
stray dog's mom? Yeah.
There it is. We've been looking for our dog. Somebody from Colorado stole it.
Oh, that's funny.
That's cool. The last time I remember one time I was in Taos, and I was at, I think it was at one of the breweries there, and I was sitting outside, and this guy came up, and he was just head to toe in turquoise jewelry and leather, and was like begging us for a ride to California because he needed to go pick marijuana. And he was just like, you guys going west? I really need to hitch a ride. And we couldn't give him a ride because we weren't going that way. But yeah, he was an interesting character. He claimed he was a cousin of mine because he was from Worcester. And I was like, no, you're not, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to pretend for a little bit. But yeah, it's great down there. And you meet really interesting people.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go next. Mine is not nearly as cultured or exciting. What's new and good for me is that I have a new shed.
Wow.
Which, like, I was
You have a
joking.
shed warming party?
I might. That's how excited I am about this. I was joking with a coworker today about how, you know, when you're like a boring old adult, when you like are so, like, I woke up this morning, like leapt out of bed and I was like, it's shed day. Today is the day. It's not done yet. It'll take a couple more days, but the construction started today. And just the quality of life that I'm anticipating when the shed is done. Again, not nearly as exciting as either of yours, but still something new and very good. So.
Are you going to move a ton of stuff in
Yes.
there once it's open?
Yeah. Like so much stuff from my office, from our garage, from the like temporary shed that's on our porch, like just lots of stuff. The organization, I can't wait.
Yeah. You have to build another shed in a couple months, right?
Yeah. I mean, I was honestly looking at it today. I was like, I kind of want to just like, I want another one and then I want to live in it or like have it be like my little like hideaway. I get it now. I get the shed, the she shed thing.
It'll be like the
Understand.
people that live behind us. They have like 4 sheds.
Okay.
And they just added another one.
Oh, my
Another
God.
little one, yeah.
I mean, that's the dream. The dream is land with lots of outbuildings, AKA sheds. So, yeah.
Or tents.
Mother-in-law shed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, actually, so the guy who's building
Wife and husband. Or
the guy who's building our shed, he had a client a couple of weeks ago who did that. They had a shed for mother-in-law / grandma to go to when she was like, in her mood.
Oh,
wow.
It's like for her.
wow.
Which I think is hilarious. I think in that case, it's technically an ADU, not a shed. But yeah, that was kind of a fun story. So that's very real.
She's out there with the yellow jackets.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Sergio, what's new and good?
All right, I was telling your wife to go to the shed PC. Is that allowed these days?
I don't know.
Go to the shed, wife.
Yeah, that's right.
Did a 100-mile bike ride, gravel bike ride on Sunday. Been, at least I know I did it, and I don't know if I'll do it ever again. My body hurts. That was somewhat fun, although I don't think I would do that again anytime soon. I did go to my first metal concert to go see that band Volbeat at the Ball Arena on Thursday. That was a lot of fun, a lot of headbanging. I think I want to go to more metal shows. A friend and I are going to go see Ghosts back at the Ball Arena next Thursday. So that'll be another fun show. I think that's kind of it. I don't know.
Bring your earplugs.
Nah, no, maybe I'll bring them this time. But
2 metal concerts in a month.
Yeah.
Bring your earplugs.
I hear Paul McCartney's doing a metal thing at Rockies Field.
oh yeah,
Like in September. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. How much did those tickets go for? Do we know? They were probably outrageous, right?
$300-400 maybe.
No, I would guess thousands
Yeah.
minimum for nosebleeds.
Mm-hmm.
I almost like got in the pre-sale line just because I was curious, not because I wanted to go, but I'm just like, what is it? What is it? But yeah, I don't have time for that. Alrighty. Well, thanks everybody for sharing what's new and good. Let's get to the music. Sergio, what do you got?
All right, the first up, I won't say who brought it yet. Do I say? I don't know. Does it matter?
It doesn't really matter
doesn't
since
matter.
we're gonna
We'll get to it.
react before they talk.
But you can't find it on Spotify. So this is a video titled Green Day, American Idiot. And it had to be the specific version,
Yeah.
which was live at Coachella 2025.
Okay.
So here we go.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new me. Can you with the sound of the stereo? When we break back into this song, I want to see everybody going crazy, alright? I want your hands in the air. I want to see you jumping up and down. Are you ready? I want to hear you scream as loud as you can. Are you ready? Don't wanna be an American idiot. One nation controlled by the media. Information ain't driving sense. Sing it! This is California!
Woo. So they changed redneck to MAGA. That's
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that the only lyric that they changed, or is there other
There were
ones?
other ones.
Okay, I couldn't
Yeah,
couldn't
it's hard to
remember
pick up.
them long enough, or
Yeah.
couldn't remember it well enough to check and see if there were others that were changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see them still rocking pretty hard because
Mm-hmm.
they've got to be
In
getting
their
up there.
50s.
50s, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. It's just so funny too, because like I perpetually will think of them as like snotty nosed teenagers who are like screaming in their parents' garage kind of a thing. Cause like I think when I listened to them, that was me. But so it's kind of funny to think about like 50-year-olds singing the same, like singing songs from like Dookie. But this, what's cool about this is that I think, it's just, it still has like that same energy that I would have expected them to have when this album came out in like when was that? 2004, I think.
Wow.
I was like,
Probably
I feel like I was like a junior or senior in high school when it came out. I remember playing it in my Chevy Cavalier CD player. So yeah, it's nice to see them still rock it.
They hit it pretty hard,
Yeah.
and it was you could tell the crowd enjoyed it, and it was nice to see that they adapted the lyrics to the current scenario. So, good job, Green Day. Good job.
Yeah, I like that. That is clever. The other thing I was thinking of too is that I was like, oh, I heard this song recently. Where have I heard that? Like performed live. And you weren't here for the last podcast, but I saw Weird Al at Red Rocks, and he has a version called Canadian Idiot. And he played that. And so I was like, where have I heard this live recently? And I was like, oh yeah, it wasn't the same version, obviously. But yeah, anyway. All right. So why did you bring this? Were you at Coachella?
Do you jump in?
Oh yeah,
Sure,
sorry.
Yeah.
No, I think for those listening, make sure to watch the video. I think it looked awesome. Like I think it would have been a lot of fun to be there in person.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Trump said something after this performance or no?
Have they been deported?
Because I feel like
Yeah, right.
I don't know if he said anything about them recently or not. I don't
No,
know.
I don't.
Maybe
I don't.
not. Maybe
not
that's
that
another
not
artist
that I
I'm thinking
heard.
about. But
Right.
no, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. No, I just got up this morning and I was thinking, like, where are the protest songs? You know? And I just, I spent, drinking coffee, Googling Trump protest songs, whatever. Just
What a
got
way
some
to
Billy
start your
Bragg.
day.
Got a lot in 2017. People that recorded stuff that Loudon Wainwright, all these people would be like, wow, that I didn't even know about back then. But it seems like everything was just crickets. I mean, Eminem did one, but I didn't like it. But it was
Recently or?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Well, it may have been 2016. I can't remember actually. But I thought it had a lot of energy, and I just needed. I woke up angry this morning, you know, with all the Trump shit. You know, and I thought it had the energy, and also just the word idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, the idiocy is just so, it's like a hurricane of idiocy right now. And it felt like, wow, they just nailed it with that. And then I thought, you know, all the protests that are going on out there, it's not like Vietnam where they had songs and anthems, and we're lost and we don't really have much. And I don't know that music has become so corporatized that, you know, you got these labels just afraid to take it on, you know, be like Stephen Colbert gone, you know, that people are just keeping their heads down.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be that. It could also be like the fact that music is so like, what's the word? It's like decentralized now because of the internet. That that could be part of it too. Like, you know, there's so many ways that people can like put their stuff out there. It's like overwhelming. But I wonder too if it's just like, I wonder if there are songs out there, but they're not just like searching Trump protest song is not going to find them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I bet there's stuff out there that's just like flying under the radar and maybe is like sort of a subtle protest song, but isn't necessarily like as loud as something like that.
Yeah.
That would be. So that could be it too. Maybe.
No hashtags.
Okay.
Yeah. No hashtags. Yeah. I don't know.
I just think that there is a demand out there for a really good song, a really good anti-Trump song. There's demand out there, and somebody's got to tap into it. I mean, it's just like fame, money, everything will follow. I mean, we're waiting for it. You know, something to just get behind and just go, yes, you got him with that. You know?
Boulder feels like the right place for that. So come on, Boulder.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess
If somebody doesn't do it, I'm gonna have to do it myself.
Yeah.
And I don't even know
that's the
anything
thing.
about music.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can figure it out.
Yeah.
You are in a media makerspace. So.
Yeah.
That's right. I know.
Yeah.
got
You
all
have
the
plenty of
tools.
people here who you can probably consult with and
You guys could be the band.
contract.
Melanie on drums, Sergio lead guitar, Erik, you're gonna be on sax.
Great. I'll do that.
Saxophone. Love that. Yeah. Yeah. That song always brings me back to being very angry in high school for different reasons. But
The first time I ever heard the band Green Day, they had that "When I Come Around" was their big song, and my son was, I don't know, he was like 3, and we were living. I was teaching at Boulder High, and we were living on West Pearl Street, just in a little apartment, and we were right next to Bart's CDs, and he went in there and just asked the guy behind the counter. He goes, "Do you have this song?" And the guy knew exactly what he was talking about.
that's
He goes, "I know what
amazing.
you mean." And I bought the CD for him. But it was the first song he was really able to articulate, and he got so into it. So, I was like Green Day for that reason anyway.
cool. All right. Well, that's our first like live YouTube
Yeah.
one. That's fun.
Thanks for
Thanks
finding
for bringing
that
it.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I tried to find on Spotify, but just could not. So
Too fresh.
too fresh. All right. The next song is called Sushi and Coca-Cola by St. Paul and the Broken Bones.
Sleepless and empty, working fingers to the bone. That's the wrong kind of smile. So many troubles, could we leave 'em back at home once in a while? Yes, I got the table for us, long day, but still we got the night before us. Let's stay. Let's just keep it real simple. Sushi Coca-Cola. Lay back, getting warm, getting old. So fast. Who knew a good time could be so cheap and so sweet? Just say it, I told you. Sushi and Coca-Cola. Stains on the ceiling. Is that a dolphin on the wall? Plastic bouquets. Sorry I was late, babe. You know I'm glad that we can talk in the all special place. Let's just keep it real simple. Sushi and Coca-Cola. Lay back, getting warm, getting old. So fast. Who knew a good time could be so cheap and so sweet? Just say it, I told you. Sushi and Coca-Cola. Lay back, getting warm, getting old. So fast. Who knew a good time could be so cheap and so sweet? Just say it, I told you. Sushi and Coca-Cola.
That was Sushi and Coca-Cola by St. Paul and the Broken Bones. Broken Bones. I was curious. When you sent this song, I was like, St. Paul and the Broken. They sound so familiar, and I remember listening to their first album. I think came out in 2014 or something like that. Call Out. I think that's the name of the song or something. I was like, yeah, they sound so familiar. Anyway, I thought it was a really fun song. Although I don't know if sushi and Coca-Cola is my go-to combination. Should have been called sushi and sake. Yeah, it's kind of funky. Yeah, love the voice. I want to maybe listen to it again and try to figure out maybe listen again to the lyrics and stuff. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really liked it too. And I just thought the first thing that I really focused on was the drum, you know, the drums. And then, you know, it just, the progression of it. I just thought it was one of those songs you could be just cranking up in your car and not paying any attention to the lyrics at all. It just has a vibe to it that was just so fun, you know. And sushi is fun and Coca-Cola is fun. And no, I just felt that was a really good song. And I was trying to think, who do you think the voice is like? Is it a little Al Green or?
That's it.
That's it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, who is? Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I love these guys. I think that it's I was going to say something similar, is that like I love their sound so much that it like almost doesn't matter whatever. Like it could be nonsense lyrics and I don't want to downplay lyrics, because like I'm sure that they put a lot of thought and time into their lyrics, but it's just, for me with this particular group, the sound is what draws me, and I just love it because it's something that feels old and nostalgic, and like, yeah, it's something it's rooted in something a lot older, but it's new. And I think that's what I love about it, because there's so much out there today this sounds so much different than so much other stuff that's out there today, because it sounds old but new. It's like that combination of those two things, and love the voice. But yeah, this is a new release, right? Like it just came out.
Last couple months, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was circulating the work chat channels at my work this week because somebody saw them live, I think, and was like, and they sent this exact song. What's kind of funny about it is that it's just like, because of the title is and that hook is so unique of Sushi and Coca-Cola, it's like you're almost just like grooving and you're like not really paying attention. Then all of a sudden you're just like, wait, did he just say Sushi and Coca-Cola? And then you're like, wait a minute, what? And like to Sergio's point, then you're like, oh, maybe I should go back and like listen to what they're saying. But yeah, great sound, great group.
It's not like maybe it was like about reminiscing or something. I don't know.
I don't know because I couldn't understand the lyrics so well. But I like it because to me, it sounds like sort of classic Al Green, sort of Memphis style, old style horns, classic soul type. And I can remember when, gosh, Sushi, we haven't, unless you lived on the coast, Sushi was like a rare thing. So when Sushi hit Denver, it was
5 years ago. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
It was Rocky Mountain oysters, right?
Why is it fried?
It was like, it was like really exotic. But Sushi and Coca-Cola, no.
Yeah.
Sushi and sake, yes.
Yeah. Sushi and like a Japanese beer.
Keurig beer.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Keurig.
yeah.
Sapporo.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
now I want to do
yeah.
a late night hoppa hour.
Yes.
yeah, but it was like I was talking to John and I told him I'd been listening to a couple of things, and the other was Frank Sinatra. I've been listening to a lot of Frank Sinatra lately, but I heard this and I just started playing it over and over and over again because I like that sounding like classic soul, but new.
Yeah.
And nobody else is doing it right now, except maybe Leon Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
Very cool.
The Burrows, would the Burrows be considered soul, or that's more funk soul?
that's more fun.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would put them in the funk
Yeah.
funk camp. Aren't you going to see Leon Bridges? Or did you go see?
No.
No? Oh, for some reason, maybe that's somebody else. Never mind. For some reason, somebody I know is going to see him.
And I might point out that this is the second food combination song we've had since I've been a part of this.
Really?
My first song I brought in was Boy Golden, another Canadian
Oh,
guy.
lunch meat?
KD and lunch meat.
That's
and
right.
it was craft dinner and lunch meat. That's
right.
This is a much more classy combination. I would definitely have sushi and Coca-Cola instead of craft dinner and lunch meat.
Oh man, I'm gonna bring cigarettes and chocolate milk next episode. That's what I'll bring. I had an old coworker. My last anecdote is I had an old coworker back in Boston who was friends with this band. Like knew them through some channel. I don't remember how she met them, but I remember because it was like when that first album or when the 2014 album came out is when I worked there, and I remember her being like, "Yeah, I know them." Anyway, I didn't get anything out of it, so whatever. Yeah, cool, good song, Eric.
Good pick.
Yeah,
All right.
love
Yeah,
it.
nice.
All right. Next up is a song called Stevie and Sly by Young Gun Silver Fox.
Well, you can call me old-fashioned, but I can't help looking back and wondering if I was born in the wrong time. There's something inside that's pulling me like a magnet. Drop a needle and I can't stop me. Yeah. Give me that magic. Man, I gotta have it. Give me that magic. I gotta have it. Come on. Give me that magic. Take me back to Stevie inside. Take me back to 1975. like I've forgotten my reason for breathing, believing, reaching. There's something in my soul, feels like it's missing home. There's only one place where I know I can go. Yeah, give me that magic. Oh yeah, I gotta have it. It's burning mine. Give me that magic. Take me back to Stevie and Sly. Take me back to 1975. It's where I wanna go. When everything was gone. Give me some Memphis or the city. Hit me in my heart, deep down and gritty. It's where I wanna go. It's where I wanna go. Take me back to Stevie and Sly. Take me back to 1975. It's where I wanna go. When everything was gone. Give me some of Memphis or the city. Give me in my heart, deep down and gritty. It's where I wanna go. It's where I wanna go. Take me back to Stevie and Sly. Take me back to 1975. It's where I wanna go. When everything was gone. Give me some of Memphis or the city. Give me in my heart, deep down and gritty.
Who is that?
That was song is called Stevie and Sly by Young Gun Silver Fox.
I love that.
I really
that was
want
so
like
good.
a glitter jumpsuit and like giant hoop earrings so bad right now. That's like all I want to wear when I'm listening to that.
That was so
It
good.
was dope.
Yeah, that
I wanted
was.
to dance. I danced the whole time in my chair, but I like it.
No, it had a great. I thought Steely Dan. Did you guys know Steely Dan? But that synthesizer beat with a very Steely Danish.
Disco Steely Dan.
Yeah.
And you know, you don't think about it, but Stevie Wonder dominated the 70s.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
4
Yeah.
albums
Oh,
of
for
the
sure.
year.
Yeah.
And Sly he'd already peaked and was on the downfall by that time, but he was major.
I like how they use those references to make like a catchy line in the chorus. That's cool. Yeah, that was just like a toe tapper from the beginning to sound like an 80-year-old woman. But like, yeah, I just dancing from start to finish. Just really liked that a lot. And I tend to agree.
And
Not
it
that I was alive then, but
it
I'd
was-
like to experience it.
Go back to that.
I was. Eric and I were. Right?
Would you recommend it? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
75.
Yeah.
See, Jimmy Carter was just about to become president. The Bee Gees were on the scene, kind of ruining everything for a little while, as far as I'm concerned.
Queen was huge.
Yeah, Queen was
Queen
huge.
was just
Yeah.
Bowie
with
was
the-
huge then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen was out with
See, this sounds
Bohemian
incredible.
Rhapsody in '75.
All of this sounds great.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know anything about Young Gun Silver Fox, but what a
Yeah,
great
what a
job.
strange
Yeah, what a
name.
great,
Yeah.
strange name, great song.
Yeah, I learned about this song because I was driving the car and my Spotify connection wouldn't work, so I had to turn on the radio.
Oh.
And
boy.
it was on 102.3. I think that's the indie station.
Uh-huh.
And this song was playing. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It was, toe tapping the gas pedal and taking my time. And, dancing along. I was like, what is this? And then they mentioned, I was like, Young Gun Silver. And I thought that was the name of the song.
Yeah.
So then I looked it up, and turns out this is This is on their new album that came out not too long ago. Anyway, it's a really fun
Really
album.
great, yeah.
I just thought it was a very upbeat and fun song to listen to. So
Yeah. No, that was.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
and now I listen to 102.3 because I feel like I've been finding other cool songs on there. That
Yeah. It's a good station.
yeah.
I do that. Like I'll hear it, and then it won't say. Sometimes they're gonna play 4 back to back, and then it won't tell you what the songs are. And for some reason, in my car, it'll just give me a fragment of the title.
Yep.
It'll be the heart of, and you don't know what it is. And so I'll pull my phone out, and I'll be like, "What song is this?" But since my phone is also connected to the car, the radio turns off. And it's kind of like, what would you like? And I'm like, what song is this? And then it listens, but there's no song playing because the phone is taking over the radio, and I can't reason with it. It's bad.
My method is slightly more old school in that I will try my best. So I hear the song, I look at the clock, because I almost exclusively listen to the radio in the car. And so I look at the clock and I go, okay, it's like 6:07. And then I try to remember when I get home because they post all their playlists and then try to find, okay, at 6:07 they were playing this song. But I remember when I worked at a radio station, people would call in like from their cars and be like, what song is this?
Yeah.
And they would just call the station to ask. But I don't think you can do that these days.
No, there's nobody there. It's just
Well, some of them,
machines that are in the corners.
some of them
AI.
have people, but I don't know if you can contact them as easily. But yeah,
But that's a good point, because you're listening to Spotify. It's got your algorithm. It's figured you out and stuff and then to get something from outside of that bubble permeates into your life, and all of a sudden it expands you, So, yeah, because sometimes, Spotify and everything can be just so great, but we're pretty insular, It's nice to get out and find something like that.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I've got Amazon, and it has, but the spread of the algorithm is like 3 genres, and I listen to more music than that, but I have to go in
actively
and pick it out.
Spotify started doing like their Discover Weekly playlist. I noticed last week that now they're doing it based on genres. So I'm like, I could do Discover Weekly on rock or whatever, hip hop, or I'm like, that's kind of interesting. But otherwise, it doesn't. If you listen to a lot of different genres of music, it fails at trying to find stuff.
Yeah.
But
And I'm always suspicious when it says, you might like that band is actually having to fork over some money
Oh yeah.
to push that tune.
A lot of them have to
It's
pay to
promoting
even
it.
just be on like some of those Spotify curated playlists and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's like, it's a lot of it is still pay to play plus an algorithm.
Wow.
Which like radio is to an extent. Like there's some of that in there as well, but not as much, I think. This is my plug to support your public radio stations.
Right. They're having a hard
Please
time
give
right
them
now.
all your money.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Anyway, good dance tunes, Sergio.
thank you. I try. Thought about bringing a metal song, and I was like, nah. I want something
Next time.
hip. And sly. All right, the next and last song is called Shadow People by Dr. Dog.
The rain is falling, it's after dark. The streets are swimming with the sharks. It's the right night for the wrong company. And there ain't nothing round here to look at. Move along. Move along. The neon lights on Baltimore. Every shadow's getting famous. In some backyard, in some plastic chair, hoping these cigarettes will save us. Here we go again.
That was Shadow People by Dr. Dog.
Is Dr. Dog a band?
Yep.
Oh, it's a doctor.
It's a veterinarian, yeah.
Physician.
I didn't know if Dr. Dog is a band or a person.
It's a band. Yeah, it's a pretty big-ish band. Not huge, but you know.
It's funny. It's funny because I've had this on my list in the car, like on Spotify. It's just like play Dr. Dog, and so
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Dr. Dog lately because they're going to be at Red Rocks in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
I saw them there
I
in
missed-
July.
Oh,
At
so
the
I
beginning of
missed it.
July.
Oh,
Yeah. I was
right.
wondering if you were there. I was like, I bet this John might be
This
in
is
the show.
this is up my alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured.
No, I looked at tickets, and then I was
Oh.
thinking about going to that, and then also my morning jacket next month. Thinking about that. So.
Have you seen, sorry to derail, but have you seen the My Morning Jacket billboard about Red Rocks on I-70?
No.
It's, what's his name? Jim James
Yeah.
or whatever. And it's a quote from him that says, Red Rocks is the birth canal of the universe.
Wow.
And I'm like, all right. Anyway.
That's
but
where it all began. Yeah. No, I really liked it, and I thought that song. I mean, the vocals, and I don't know the name of the singer, but his vocals are so simple. I mean, it's not really, like an amazing voice, but so simple, so real, and at the same time, the orchestration and engineering of that song is like there's a lot going on, and it keeps you going. And I don't know who the Shadow People are. Do you?
No, I don't actually know. I've listened to the song so many times and I'm like, I don't really know what this
I'll
means.
definitely
I don't
look
know what
that up.
any of it means. Yeah.
I like the whiskey and cigarette sound of the voice of the lead singer, and it got big. I thought it was kind of folky to begin with, and all of a sudden it just expanded, sort of exponentially, and made it more interesting, I thought.
I haven't listened to Dr. Dog or remembered about until you brought it up, saying that you were going to go to a concert. And I'd never heard the song before, but yeah, I love the progression of it. And also like some of the sound effects at the beginning. There were some like really cool sounds in there. Yeah, I'm curious to know who the Shadow People are.
Yeah, I know. I should look up like what I meant to, but this was a last minute decision because I knew I wanted to bring a Dr. Dog song, but like I did not know what to bring. I asked Jay because I was like, I need you to be the tiebreaker because I don't know what to bring. Because they've been making music since, I think their first album came out in like 2003. And I'm sure they were making music before then. But I mean, they've been around for a long time. So there's a lot to choose from. And I think the other thing that's hard too with them is, and it's one of the reasons why I like this group, is that there's 2 singers. So depending on the song you pick, it could have an entirely different like vocal sound. It's still always kind of Dr. Dog, but like depending on which song, like there's another song I was going to bring from that, like, I forget what that album was called, like Psychedelic something. It was like 2016 when it came out. But I really like the song Bring My Baby Back on that song. And that's the other singer who sings that one. But it would be like a totally different experience. So I think that's what's kind of interesting about them is that they like at its core, it's the same sound. But depending on who's singing, it could be like a completely different. I wonder if there are people who like Dr. Dog, but only like some of the songs based on who's singing or something. But yes, I did see them at Red Rocks and they've been on heavy rotation since then. It was probably the best show I've seen there.
At Red Rocks.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was really, really good.
Wow.
They were really incredible. And this song was dedicated to a 10-year-old because apparently it's some 10-year-old's favorite song because it was his birthday or something. And I was like, cool. I have the same like taste as a 10-year-old. But yeah, it was a really, really good show. And I had seen them before. The last time I saw them was in 2006 in New York City at CMJ. So it was like, and they were pretty small. I saw them at some tiny itty bitty little club. So it was kind of neat to see them there and then see them at Red Rocks, like 2 very different venues.
Because you never hear them on the radio.
Yeah, I mean, I hear
Yeah.
them on the Colorado Sound like
Right.
occasionally,
Occasionally.
but like not that often, which is crazy. Like, because they have a huge following. That show was like probably sold out, and then, I mean, they've played on like Colbert and all the like late night shows
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I think they toured with the Black Keys, so it's like
Yeah.
they have a pretty big following.
I just came in late one night and just turned on the television. They were on Austin City Limits, and that's the first time I ever saw them. And I'm like, who are these guys?
Yeah.
And it was like being in a car and they just singing all these songs, and you had to hang in there to see what this band is. And
Yeah.
I thought, wow, they're
That's
pretty cool.
neat.
So, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I love their like instrumentation. I like how they play with rhythm in like the vocals and in the music. And yeah, I just like how the layers of different types of sounds. Like you've got like electric guitar and then like kind of the sort of like honky tonk piano and things like that. It's just interesting and in a unique sound that you don't hear in a lot of other groups, and I think that's why I like them. But yeah, it was a great show. Highly recommend seeing them if you can. You got to get on that pre-sale.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you save the moolah.
The moolah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that's it for today. Great episode, everybody. Great songs. Anything? Does anybody have anything else they want to throw out there before we wrap?
No.
Yeah, we're all tired. Well, don't forget, tell us what we should listen to. Drop a comment below the video or email us at hello@longmountpublicmedia.org. Until next time, bye.